Hey, how's it going today? It's me, Nicole here. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a tutorial on forward fold, right? And we do this a lot in numerous styles of yoga, whether it's beginner's yoga or in a more of an advanced level, vinyasa flow. So we're going to break down a couple of parts of it today, and we're also going to explore what breathing looks like in that pose as well. So what you're going to need today is one prop. So as you can see here, I'm sitting on my yoga blanket. You can also mimic this with a beach towel or a regular towel. What you want to do is make it into a rectangular shape first, and then go ahead and fold it so that it's more vertical. And then go ahead and come to a seat, and a cross-legged seat if that's comfortable. Or you can extend the legs out, either one. So first to start off is we're going to feel our sit bones, the pelvis region, and if you rock from side to side, you'll kind of feel your hip bones, one to the right and then one to the left. Good. So kind of start to bring your spine back to center and then grow tall so that you feel the sit bones kind of reaching a little bit more towards the ground. Good, and then you can close your eyes if you want, or pick a spot to focus on. Bring your hands to your abdomen. And then begin to breathe in a way so that you notice a little bit of movement in your lower abdomen, center of the abdomen. And just notice your breathing here, how there's a little bit of natural movement in your stomach, and that's good. That's what we want to feel here. So remember this connection of your breathing. And then just gently open your eyes, bring your hands to your knees here. So let's talk about why we're using the blanket. So we're using the blanket so that it gives us a little bit of leverage so that we're about maybe, a few inches off the ground. And then this leverage, this lift off the ground is going to help our pelvis tip forward, right? So I'm going to go ahead and turn to the side. You can stay where you are. But a lot of times in forward folds, without using the blanket, all we're doing is rounding this part, and we're thinking of the posture just as a rounding. So I want to challenge our belief here just a little bit, and I want you to think of forward folding not just as a rounding forward, but also of a tipping forward, especially in the lower part of the body, the pelvic region of the body. Think of it as a tipping, so a moving forward and not just a rounding of the spine. So that's where our handy little blanket is going to come into play. So I like to turn the blanket now more vertically, and I'm going to sit on the very tip of the blanket. And I can extend my legs out, and I want you to be very mindful of how your feet are here. So you don't always have to bring your feet really together. If you're in a larger body, I want you to feel comfortable with taking the feet as wide as your hips are. So I'm going to take my feet just as wide as my hips because that feels really nice for me. So you're welcome to explore your feet position. Don't feel that it needs to be close together, and that's the only way to do it. So kind of find your feet position here. And then from here, let's connect to the breath. Find that nice tall seat. Feel the sit bones on the ground. Feel a little bit of movement in your belly as you're breathing. And then find an inhale. And then as you exhale, let's just come halfway down. See if you can find that tipping of the pelvis. You're trying to reach forward. Good, and then pause there. Breathe in a way that you feel your abdomen moving a little bit. A lot of times in forward folds, we can clench the belly muscles. Let the breath and the belly move in this posture. Good, now let's see if we can explore just a little bit further. Find an inhale, and then exhale. Maybe tip the pelvis forward just a little bit more. Rock your hands forward. Notice how there's a length here in the spine still as well. I'm going to take 1 to 2 more breaths. And then now for the third and final length here, you can take your hands just a little bit further. Breathe in. As you exhale, now let the head round, but still almost feeling like you're reaching your head forward and the pelvis is tipping forward. The tailbone is anchoring back. Take one more breath here. And once you're ready, lift the crown of the head, lift the spine, walk back to center. Find a nice tall seat. And then let's come back to center here. So you can play with that in many different ways, right? So most importantly, what I want you to really think about here is not just about hunching forward, but of a tipping forward of your pelvis and a reaching forward through the crown of the head, and also really using your resources, right? So this little bit of leverage off the ground is going to help take some weight out of your lower back and help to move your pelvis forward, because that's where the action happens. It actually happens from here and not from so much of the upper part of your spine. Okay, so I hope this was helpful and useful. If you found this video helpful for you, I have many more coming. So please subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.